Hi, welcome back. It's Laura at Hyperstamper, and today's antique junk journal is this 1890s book called Four Girls by Pansy, the Pansy book series. It's really beautiful, and I don't often see the Pansy series in this beautiful burgundy color, and they've got this beautiful circle with the bird in up here and the pumpkins and harvest fruits and vegetables down here. These beautiful flowers and sprigs. And what I've done here is I've added some vintage gold chains, and this is actually a clip-on vintage earring that I added there to match the circles and the gold that has been debossed here on the cover. So if you had 3 friends growing up or sisters, whatever, this is just a beautiful title, The Four Girls. I love it. I had 2 sisters and a mom growing up, so this would have been perfect for me. These are the original first pages, and I absolutely love this little bookstore sticker here, the original. And then I've added a little pocket down here and put in a vintage plate here for journaling and an antique transit ticket from England. That is from the 20s there. This is the original first page of the book and the original first plate of the book. And there's the 4 girls of the story there. This is from another children's book here on Cherry Street. And I put some trim down here, which you can see when the book is closed, just faintly, which I love. 1950s recipe book page. And this is the original interior spine of this book, so I added it there. This is from the 30s here, a letter writing lesson page. It's really fun ephemera up there from Antique Bits. Some more lace here. And this here is the first page of the book that I use a lot of plates from, Birds of North Forest. And look at this beautiful interior page from a 1916 book. And there's the original inscription, but you can certainly use that to journal on, or just look at that. It's gorgeous, and that's very unusual for that early to have a front page of a book like that. This here is a little pocket I made out of a handwritten 1800s piece, and this is just a 1968 payday card, or no, sorry, 1965 this one is. A fun little bit there, and a 1950s bingo card. Isn't that great? That's an original as well. I never photocopy anything. There's a 1930s children's book page and a vintage botanicals page, and this is another front page of an antique book. I just love all the images on there. So that's a great journaling card as well. Really fun cluster here. And back here, I've got another plate. Look at that beauty. Isn't that pretty? Love it. That is quite old, early 1900s, vintage bird book page. 1800s up there, 1930s here. Look at this. I just got these. These are from the 60s. This is a party invitation. How cute is that? I love it. So I got a bunch of those today. I was really happy. And this is from the 50s. It's a Sigma Kappa Upsilon. That is a university yearbook page. Is that fun? Oh my God, it's so fun. Love it. Really cool. Fun to look at. This is from a theater arts magazine from the 40s. And then that is an old book cover made into a journaling tag. This is a 1936 Paris, France almanac page that you can open up. It's double-sided. It's all in French, and it's beautiful. Lovely. And then back here, I have another of the first chapter page of this book there. You can just have some fun collaging that, but I thought it should live with its original book. This is a hand-typed research paper dated 1888. And then up here is another old book cover that was too damaged to use, so I turned it into a journaling tag and added an antique piece here, which I love. Look at this antique topper. I have But to Try Again. I love that antique interior spine here. We've got more vintage bird book pages. Oh, look at that Queen Anne's lace. Of course, one of my favorite wildflowers. And here, a vintage ledger sheet, and this is a vintage page from a children's book, and you can journal on the back of that as well. And this is a fun plate here. Got the mom there. She's got her flowers, the little kids there. I love it. And there is a 1950s crochet page, and this one is on the pineapple design, also my favorite design because I love pineapples. And we have here, this is from the 1890s, actually, no, early 1900s, sorry, Our Wonder World. I actually have many of the books from Our Wonder World. 1950s receipt here, and a vintage botanical, or sorry, tree book page, Trees of North America, and then journaling there. And that folds nicely because there's a split in the card. And then this here is a beautiful swan image from a vintage book, journaling paper on the back. And this is from the early 1900s, beautiful little birds in a cherry tree. And then a Pinocchio page there. Now this is really cool. This is vintage, and this is from Pennsylvania. Is that neat? I really like it a lot. Anyways, I thought that was fun. I got 3 different designs, a whole package of these beautiful vintage napkins. And then there is an unused vintage recipe card. And this is a vintage magazine page. Look at this. This is awesome. Look at that. More pineapples. It's almost like a pineapple theme here. Very cool. Anyways, that is from the 50s. Very neato Pepito. And in here we've got antique buttons on their button card. And this is a very, very old playing card. Isn't that cool? I'm going to make lots of fun things out of that. And I made this pocket out of this beautiful piece of linen here with the cross stitch on it. And that's a beautiful closed rose. I love it so much. There we go. With the work on the back there. And this is another children's book page from the 40s. Got some vintage Monopoly money in there that you can upcycle and create new different things for your collages and your mixed media work. There is a very, very old math page, and here is a plate from the 1850s, another Hogarth plate here. Just a beautiful, sturdy page here. And then we have a vintage dictionary. This is cool. This I found in an actual vintage doll, paper doll, collection. And some little children made their own dresses and little hats and everything to go on the paper doll. They wanted more. So I just love this, that they made their own clothes. And so I'm sharing those with all of you in my journals in the next few weeks. Another wonderful children's book page, and that brings us to the end of the book, the original last pages of the book. So I hope you love it as much as I loved making it. I'm going to put it in my Etsy shop now, hyperstamper.etsy.com, and come back soon. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye for now.